Hello, my golden viewers. Welcome back to another reaction. We are continuing with Twisted Revival, Ursuline's Fazbear's Fright, Afton and Afton. As you can see here, so we'll be continuing with that. After the events of the last episode, what is Afton's plan? What are he and Mel hiding from Ursa? And change is brewing. So that is currently what we're dealing with. And like always, please proceed to like the video and support the original creator. Now, let's do this. Whew. Alright. Now, like always, there is an epilepsy warning for people who are prone to seizures. Please, please, please watch this with someone you trust, or at the very least, do your own thing to make sure you do not have a seizure. Now, let's do this. This is gonna be fun. It's been a while since we got back to this series, so this is gonna be a fun. This is gonna be a fun one. I can tell. I can tell.
Look, man, I'm having fun. You just should stop. Just stop being a pain.
Oh no,
Look,
what are they arguing about?
You're wrong. I'm right. End of the day.
How?
You're both
Explain to me how.
Dreams are better than bourbons. That's
oh, my
it.
Lord.
That's it.
I let you communicate to me for an intellectual conversation, and this is all I get.
Man,
An argument.
Well, to be fair, Afton, he is a version of you the part of you that went when you went on a killing spree. So he's not gonna be fully aligned. You should know better. You should know better.
You can have intellectual conversations about custard creams and bourbons. You just gotta admit you're wrong when you're wrong.
We were talking.
Can we circle back to the important things?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm getting a migraine.
Poor Afton. He's just getting a migraine, have to deal with glitch.
you know, going back into filling me in on everything so that I'm not blindsided by these.
Where did we leave off?
I have no idea what you just said.
Where did we
Where
leave
did we
off?
leave off? I can't remember. I got distracted by the bourbons.
Okay, let's see. Think you were talking about. Well, see, here's the problem. Y'all just keep bouncing back and forth. 1 second you're talking about, oh, by the way, this was the other Ursa's first day at Fazbear's Fright. And then you're talking about, by the way, did you know that the nightmares are actually made from your own, like, mindscape or whatever? And I'm confused.
Hey, man.
Oh, hey, let's just get the nightmares. The thing that you gave them power by bringing them back to scare her into remembering. You really thought that was a good idea?
Not Glitch Trap's proudest moment.
Yeah? Duh. Do you think I would have done it if it wasn't?
I mean,
I had no
obviously
problem
it
with it
didn't
before.
work, so...
What was
if
wrong?
we had the old Ursa, it
What?
would have worked out.
I mean, it's not like there's anything wrong with me, okay?
Look, man, at the time, I was going through some things, okay? Doesn't make it better. But I wanted my old friend back. I wasn't really friends.
That is fair, but you were playing with a teeter-totter, and you proceeded to ignore the risks of what would happen when playing on said teeter-totter. And look what happened.
with you at the time. You were kind of ignoring me. And, like, kind of pretending I didn't exist.
What is wrong with this, Ursa?
Yeah.
To be fair,
Okay, at the time... Look, I can value this Ursa now, obviously. But like, at the time, I wanted my old one back. Like, why would I, you know, like, I didn't have a connection. I didn't have that bond.
I mean,
I want
from
my
what you've
old
been saying,
back.
she kind of
Yeah.
sounds like a wimp, so I don't know why.
Hey.
But
A wimp that went out of her way to help others. I say that's pretty strong. There's multiple forms of strength, and helping people when you're scared is pretty much courage.
Don't be mean.
she was extra cautious. She wasn't a wimp, and
She was just protective of people. Whenever
you'd
she was
literally
needed.
told me multiple times that she cried all the time.
when you got murdered every other week.
You make her sound
Every
so bad.
Look, man.
You do realize it was the first like massive trauma and just horrible thing to happen to her, right?
Hey. You guys are looking at it negatively. I'm just stating the truth. But secondly, why are you saying that's bad? She got murdered every other 5 seconds.
Yes!
Of course she's gonna cry. That's what I'm saying. You guys are being like, oh, she's a win.
The way you described it made her sound horrible.
Okay.
Like just
Can we circle back? You guys are getting distracted, and
They're bouncing at each other again. I'm expecting Reborn just to burst through that door at some point.
kind of need to know. I feel like you're purposefully just like doing this to distract me because you know I'm tired.
This is what he does. This is the old me. I would bicker and just bring up normal conversations into just maddening arguments.
He's just mad that he's losing.
Oh my lord.
I can't see it.
Where's that
I
EMP
can't see
switch?
it.
I am firing that darn thing off. Where is it?
Oh, I broke it.
You can't.
did
You
you
have no
break
powers
it?
inside this facility.
That's what you think.
It's in the other bunker.
Yeah, that's why I broke it.
You.
Anyway, I get free control every now and again, and you don't change your passwords. You really should have changed your passwords.
Afton! It's cybersecurity 101. Change your passwords regularly, man. You're slacking. You're slacking. You are slacking, good sir.
Seriously, your wedding day? Couldn't come up with anything more imaginative?
If it's his wedding day, I can understand that then, but still, change your passwords, Afton.
Okay,
He's
we
gonna
have
change it
we
now,
have
but it's gonna be
several
the-
major problems.
Yeah.
And if we can like get the one brain cell that we're collectively sharing and like figure something out, that'd be
After
great.
talking to this freak, yes. Still in
Hey.
a bunny suit, I see.
Fine. I'll go for
Oh
a costume change.
no! Now you've set him off again. Then you're gonna make fun of the hair. Ugh.
Oh, boo hoo hoo. I hurt his feelings. He's just a copy of my memories. With
Excuse me.
sentience.
So is that what
I
you
am
looked
not
like
just
as a
copy of your
teenager then,
sentence.
or?
I am my own individual.
Oh my god, what? Are you gonna go to a little kid's birthday party and perform magic tricks or something?
Ooh, that's a good one. I didn't see it before then, but I see it now, and oh.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Oh my god,
I
Mal,
can see
even
it.
your
Yeah.
hair even describes your name. It's just a big M in purple.
I thought that was funny.
Oh, he's right. Oh, I didn't. Wow. I mean, that's one way to look at it. I didn't see it like it's like the McDonald's little meow. Oh.
Years. I thought that
Oh,
was
that's
the point.
funny. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Look, man, I'm living my best
Oh.
life. You can make fun of me all you want, but I don't need your approval. I'm my own person.
I'm my own man.
I don't need you. I've
I
had
just
my own experiences, to be
hate-
fair.
I just hate the fact you kept the vest out of everything.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, to be fair, I do like the vest.
The
Like,
vest
I
The
pulls
vest
it
was a
together.
nice touch on the original.
The vest pulls them
Yeah.
together.
And you can't
But
go
yeah,
wrong with bow
not like-
ties. Bow ties
Exactly.
are
It's not
cool.
like
You're not wrong with that. Bow ties are awesome.
I have,
yeah. Well, you guys are doing this again. Okay, we need to circle
What?
back
Look,
and
to be
talk
fair,
about.
it's better. Look. It's better than the bum fluffy has in his beard.
We have important things we need to talk about, and I'm
Yeah.
about to keel over because I haven't slept
Okay.
since the dang
How
nightmare,
about-
and we need to actually get over this.
Yeah.
First off, let's... Come on, we're going back to my place.
All right.
Oh, I have to get up and walk again. This is so lame.
You're not actually walking!
Is your
Mhm.
place also equipped to
So-
keep the robot trackers out?
Yes and no. Well, yes to me, no to Clara, because she said she wanted nothing of the sorts around the house. So, I did a little sneaky and did it anyway.
I am totally gonna tell her.
Oh.
Tell me that.
What a healthy relationship you have. where you
Tattletale.
completely like your partner.
Oof.
Well, it's not lying. She says she doesn't want, or she specifically said she doesn't want to know about any weird gadgets in the house. So
Oh
I
my
didn't tell her
gosh.
about it. Okay, we're going.
That doesn't make it better, Afton. It makes it worse. Because when she finds one, and she will be very, very, very angry at you. Will not be pleasant.
So healthy. Yeah.
And we're here.
Look, all I'm saying is that beard was out of fashion years ago.
I'm
You're just-
sorry. I'm not trying to please you. I'm trying to please the wife that I've been married to for
Yeah, and I'm sure you're doing that by lying straight to her face.
not lying.
Kind of lying.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of lying.
Yeah,
Not
I don't-
telling what something.
It's not that dark.
You left the hatch open. You shouldn't have done that.
He left the
It
hatch open.
shouldn't have been open.
Oh no, reborn.
We just
Oh,
casually come out in your shed.
And we're
Okay.
gonna cover it back up. It's
Where's
carpet.
reborn?
There we
He's
go.
here. He has to be.
Oh yeah.
After saying like, I don't remember leaving it open. That is horror movie 101. Someone is there.
It's
Where's he?
Light
quaint.
comes out to my shed.
Where's reborn? Where's reborn?
I like
Get off the roof, Mal. Take something seriously for once. Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Tiny.
Mean!
I'm sorry. I
It was
thought you were
like-
behind me.
Oh,
I was, and you shut the door in my face!
Don't shut door, Tiny! Don't! Poor Tiny. Poor Tiny.
I know you're gonna say it doesn't look the same as the other house, but this is the second house. You would. Never mind. He can't actually drown. And
I guess everybody's asleep,
Huh.
huh?
I bet
Nice.
you're a landlord. Have you got a...
no, the kids are at the grandparents, and Clara is. I think at the recital. Yep, we'll be late at recital.
I don't
Okay.
like it.
Well, easier
fine.
than explaining anything, so.
Yeah.
Also,
Well.
you really didn't think this through very well. Like, but
What do you
that's
mean?
okay.
Like that's
We've already
TV
gotten past
so
that
small.
part. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's such a small TV and it's so high up.
Because
Well, maybe
We're
they
a
don't want
family-
a big TV.
We're a family of book readers. We like books.
Okay.
Oh, you're so boring.
You are him! You are practically calling yourself boring, Mal. Lord of mercy.
And there. Now I can't hear him. Would you like to? I can show you to the guest room. Well, you know where it is.
Oh,
Did he turn off it? Oh, he turned it off. You insulted him and you paid the price.
I mean, yeah, I've been here often enough.
anyway.
Oh, storage room is open.
Did you guys
And
paint
Eliz-
in here recently? It looks really nice.
We're refreshing everything. Elizabeth left her bathroom light on, and somebody left the bathroom light on in here.
Why are you turning it off? You might want to use it. You're
I'll
not.
turn the regular light on.
But yeah. So look,
Purple,
dream
really?
catcher all included. Good
Great.
vibes.
Aw.
Purple? Really? Couldn't have gone even once
Anyway.
off time?
Since your long pause, hold on, turn on. What are you complaining about?
Really? Purple?
I didn't
Oh,
pick the colors. It was Clara. You think I decorate?
I mean, he kind of got you there, Mal. You think I decorate? He's a mechanical major for a reason.
Yeah, but what about the purple shoes and the purple jacket and the purple tie and the purple
It's
accent
my
on the shirt?
thing.
He is the purple guy.
Okay.
Sure, you're a purple
Y'all do
guy.
whatever you're gonna
He said it. He said it. He said it. I heard it. You sure are a purple guy. I love it. I love that I say it and then Mal immediately says it afterwards. I love that.
do. I'm gonna take a nap. I'll talk to you later.
Good
Yeah,
night.
take nap. Take
And
nap.
eventually, I'm gonna get answers. But for right now, I'm asleep.
You're just gonna be out here.
Okay.
Don't worry, you can sleep around.
I don't care what you do, Mal. Just be quiet.
Sleep.
And she's asleep.
And she's asleep.
So, what exactly have you been telling her?
A little bit of everything, really. Like, you know, a little bit of that, a little bit of this.
Didn't you ever think it's better for her not to know?
Look, man, look, at the time, I wanted just my old Urza back because I didn't like this Urza. Because, like, the pranks I would play, she'd get mad instead of laugh. Just wanted my old friend back, and then I've made a friend out of this new one. It's all different, you know? Like, I didn't value what I had until, like, Nightmares came back, and then she wasn't scared when I was. And then, yeah, you know, I really saw the value in her.
To be fair, their being back is your fault.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
At the very least, he's taking responsibility. He's taking responsibility and ownership. Like, yeah, it's my fault they're back. It's my fault. He's taking full responsibility. I'm proud of you, Mal.
And now my kids are involved.
I think he would strangle you right now, Mal, if he could. Just bringing that up, I can hear the anger in that voice. I can hear the anger in that sentence.
So that means
you could rather accept the fact that I'm the same person as you, or that I'm a different person, and that thusly they're not their kids.
you are a different person. I'm not.
There you go. There you go.
Nothing like you.
Yep. Two different people.
And
here.
I'm not like the version of you that you say I am. And I'd like you to admit that.
I will admit it because you have changed.
Hey.
We have changed.
Yep. Both of you have changed for the better in your own ways. Afton, you're back in your body instead of a rotting corpse suit. And Mal has actually grown as a person to where he's actually considering people's emotions. So
Look at us go.
I don't even think I can call you a copy of me anymore.
now that is a statement. That is a statement. It's like two different people. It's like it's legit like watching alternate realities versions of Sans meet each other. That's how this feels right now. It's like seeing Undertale Sans meeting Underfell. That's how it feels right now. Like two different people you see in the room.
Oh, nice.
Which is making me regret ever creating those AIs in the first place.
Hey.
And there it goes.
Don't say you regret my existence. Why?
Not
Love my
you.
life. Oh.
The complexity of the AIs I made for the animatronics. Enough of that.
Yeah, there's too much information. But anyway, yeah, I mean, she knows most of the information about her and less about the place. So I didn't really tell her about Bonnie or Mangle. I did tell her about Plushtrap when...
You didn't tell her about Bonnie? But he likes the soap. He likes the soap. He's the soap Bonnie. You have to have the soap.
You shut back up. Oh, he's alive, by the way. He's still around.
Well, of course he would be alive. Anyone that wasn't pure remnant controlling a object would be.
Yeah.
All the ones that were souls turned back into what they were. Why do you think I'm here? And not still creepy bunny man.
Okay. So I think, to simplify it, basically any soul that was inhabiting a body basically got reverted back to before death. And anyone that was made from remnant or something that was made like specifically the torture. For those who don't know, souls and remnant are kind of like intertwined. It comes from trauma basically, and pain and fear, depending on what version we're talking about here. But remnant is basically what the animatronics in this universe have basically been given life to. Why Reborn and the other animatronics in this universe are starting to be more sentient, is a good word. Plushtrap is a pretty good example of it. He is supercharged on remnant. He was probably the first sentient creature in this entire series that was made from remnant, at least in that way. And they are right, and I think that's a good way to say it too.
Oh, I didn't regret that, by the way. No regrets. All worked out. You were being way too slow.
Do you even know what happened to me?
Ooh, boy.
No idea.
My systems failed, you idiot. I couldn't move anymore.
I'm aware.
tore
Yeah,
myself apart physically to get that portal working into the right world so everyone get back to where they belong.
And they're back where they belong. Because you were way too slow, and things would have just ran out of control before you even got the first one out. I got everybody out.
You wouldn't have gotten as far as you did if it wasn't for me.
He is very true. That is very true. Glitchtrap, you may have sped out the process at the end, but if it was not for Afton, you would have had more to work with, and that would not have been as efficient. Afton was running against a clock, against a decaying robot body that was failing every time he went through. You are an AI in a human body that basically had more time. He did not. He did more work than you. You just sped up the clock. So I say it's a pretty equal playing ground.
Cool. Thanks for the base piecework. Anything else you want me to thank you for?
I don't want thanks.
Cool. What do you want then?
You know what?
Come on. Don't do that. Come on. That's just rude.
I want you to stop acting like you've done everything.
Mm-hmm.
It is a team effort.
Exactly. Team effort.
If it wasn't for you, me creating you, I wouldn't have realized certain things because you went off the rails.
Look, man, I only went off the rails because you locked me away. That's why I went off the rails.
Because you were getting out of control. You were moving things. Physically moving things.
Ah, it's fine. It was fine.
No, it wasn't. The magnetic fields you were producing were very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Oh.
And your best course of action was, send him away. It'll be
To
fine.
lock
It
you
won't go
away
insane.
until I could fix it.
And you know how dangerous that made me initially? I was mad. I'd gone crazy. I was popping in and out like bow, 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 bow. And then I got sealed away. Kind of got sealed away because I got ignored. Look, man. It wasn't your best idea. I'm not gonna lie.
It's what I had at the time.
True.
You know this as best as anyone. Do what you can in the moment and then fix it later.
And
If you
look
can't
where
fix
that
it
got
now.
us. Look where that's got us. We need to come up with something much better.
Eh,
This got us to the point where the nightmares are back, the kids are in danger, hers is in
Because
danger.
of you! All
Yeah.
of this is your fault!
Yeah,
I should have fired that AMP and got rid of you ASAP! You're nothing but a mistake. Goodbye.
Oh, he's so dramatic.
he has a point though. But at the same time, both of you are right at the same time. It's just you did bring the nightmares back and put his kids in danger. That's also a factor, and he is very upset about that. A family man does not want to see his family in danger, especially something that he used to deal with.
But he's right, though.
Mm-hmm.
The EMP probably, from the beginning, probably would have ended all of this. Yeah. Live and you learn, I guess.
Live and learn. That's all we can do.
What?
I'm mad. He's mad. I didn't want to give him a ride, so I was acting all chill and calm. And then he got on my skin. But also, he's right. It's kind of my fault, boss. So he doesn't have to say it like that. It's fucking annoying
woke
all
her
the
up.
Did
time.
you at least let me sleep for like 5
Yes.
hours?
You got 6. I gave you the 6.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
That's
I
fine
gave you
then.
some good stuff.
I wasn't
Make sure-
listening to a word you said, by the way, so
I
I
know.
don't know.
I
what
put you to sleep. I thought you needed it. You needed that good hour. You need that good solid sleep. So I just clocked you out.
I'm just not gonna comment on that. I'm just gonna wash my face real quick, and I'm just gonna not
Anyway.
comment on that. There it is.
I mean, no, I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna comment like how nobody commented. How weirdly in your memory, Afton looked different for a while. We're just the only ones.
What?
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's this weird little guy as well. And Balloon had such a glow up. Oh, You know?
What? Are we talking about Fazbear's Fright again? Like, what are we
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about? Okay.
Okay. Right. What else?
I think I'm more tired now than I was when I went to bed. Hey, Tiny. You doing okay?
All right.
You also had a
I'm
weird Christmas set.
okay.
You're gonna have to be my witness that I got kidnapped and didn't intentionally leave, okay?
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
yeah,
I forgot to tell you. I forgot to tell you about Freddy and Nightmare Freddy. Oh my god!
You did. You forgot to tell him about Freddy and how Ursa went to heck and back to save him. Wow.
Okay, that does sound like it might be relevant, so...
Yeah, I mean, there was this there was like Nightmare Freddy, and they fused. The fusions, you know.
They can do that?
More on the essence of the nightmares can possess the animatronics and basically overwrite the children or the bodies themselves and basically make it theirs. Basically, like Venom, only parasitic.
Do we need to be worried?
Yes, be very worried. Because if Nightmare gets reborn, everyone might as well just kill over, because that's going to be one powerhouse we're going to have to worry about big time.
Did they do that with Wisp? Is that why they had the... Is the Jacko virus the same thing?
No.
Kinda same concept, different outcome.
Yeah, it's not like the nightmares are in control, it's more... Oh, I mean, it's similar, but it's not. It's like,
Mix
not
an A and a
good.
B, you get a C, but instead you get like a B and a D and you get an F. You know,
Okay.
same kind of process, but different outcomes.
Yeah.
That
You
would
get
have been
fusion
good to
tonight.
know. To know that was an option.
That's fine.
What is
It's
that?
fine.
Okay. You know what? Alright, let's just
It's
go.
not like they're
maybe,
confused with that one.
maybe Professor Afton will give me some cereal or something.
No, he won't. Oh, I was going to say, if you were asking for answers, you're asking the wrong person. He don't want to tell you nothing. He just wants you to be in the dark. You know, the least you remember, the better. Because, you know, you're your own person, and you don't need to have those memories. You're just you.
Thanks.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Got
Do
some
we-
blueberry pancakes, bacon, and eggs if you
bacon and eggs. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
like any.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
You can't. Okay.
That is okay. Well, then there's plain pancakes.
Fine. You can sit there.
Ooh.
Well,
It's a
okay.
grumpy.
You
Hey, hungry
can't
now.
eat.
I can dream.
I can dream, Dad. I mean, technically you can eat. You just be possessing Ursa while you ate. Like you would, like technically you can eat.
Why are you gonna put me down like that, man?
I don't think I can eat all of this, but I'll start with like an egg. Oop.
I'm gonna sit on the counter because I'm different.
You're not
And-
actually sitting on the counter, so it doesn't matter.
Up.
Okay.
I saw that. In the search bar. It was an angry emote.
Yeah,
I
but
ate the
imagine,
egg
like-
and the bacon,
like-
and now I'm full, and I'm sad because these look really good.
Every person ever, when they have breakfast like this, they eat the bacon and eggs first, and they don't have room for the pancakes. Oh, that is too relatable.
Yeah,
That's
my
fine.
tushy's my fake tushy's all over your clean plates. Mm-hmm.
Not real.
I wouldn't blame you if you did like disconnect that whatever it is that's helping you hear
Hey.
him. I wish I had that option.
Oh, I'm
I
offended.
mean,
Oh come on! I stood up for you in front of the nightmares. Come on.
I know you did.
Yeah.
anyway, the chip that allows me to hear him, as well as my computer AI helper,
Yeah, why did you
Is-
decide
You
that
have
was a
helping?
good idea?
You still have helpy?
it wasn't. Shh.
What's
Go
that?
The
No.
AI helper thing.
It's fine. You go back to sleep.
Hey,
everything's fine.
helpy, how you doing?
Great, we
Stop.
both have
Stop.
imaginary friends.
He has helpy. He has helpy. Now it's coming around full circle to what security breach ruin is doing. I love this. I love this inclusion because we can't see helpy. Now we see what it's like through people's eyes when people see Ursa talking to no one. This is I love this. Every episode is a treat, I swear.
Wonderful.
The thing is, because yours isn't forward compatible, you can't see mine, but I can see yours.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes, Helpy,
Honestly,
can you...
though, that would be really cool technology if it wasn't.
It's also very glitchy at times.
Yeah, no, if it wasn't totally not my choice, then that would be very cool technology.
Yeah, it would.
The surgery is also very dangerous, which is why
I don't
offered to do it
remember
on
having
myself.
surgery.
You didn't have surgery. The previous one had it embedded in her skull. when the Ursa bot decided to say, you know what, I'm a crash. That's why you have it, and I honestly think they have merged. I think the body of previous Ursa and this one have merged, and that's why Mal is here, but also why it's in her, but it's not really in her.
Can we circle back to this because you avoided it before? How did that happen?
Yeah. Explain, please.
I don't... See, I have a bunch of theories on why it's in you now, but there was a chip... You know the... I'm pretty sure you already know, because I know you've already designed it. That suit, the animatronic you designed.
Yeah, the one that's currently being held beneath the pipes and is sentient?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yes. I, in the other universe, decided I saw it. I remembered you as a good student and wanted to see it come into fruition, and I was curious on how well it would perform, so I made it. And then something weird happened, because I used some spare capacitors from the portal.
Yeah, that was your first mistake.
Wait.
No, you were. Don't worry about it.
You're a mistake. Okay, so he used spare capacitors from the portal. So does that mean that Ursabot is technically something from another universe? Sentient-wise. Is that what he's getting at?
You were the first mistake. You're number one. You're number one in failures and mistakes. Anyway, stop I'm turning... sorry, Helpy. Okay, anyway. What... Something happened, something was weird, so I dismantled it and hid it somewhere in the restaurant. I think it was in the crawl space. And the Jacko virus got into... I brought it into the restaurant because I was curious because I had never seen it before.
Ah. Wow.
And...
You and Miss Gray are really two peas in a pod.
I did not put the proper safety procedures into place. That was...
Capacity was a thing. That was a golden bear. It was like a golden Freddy.
How many?
Leave the golden giggle.
How many
Leave
souls
the golden.
were there?
He killed a lot of people. Well, we killed a lot of
Leave
people.
the golden giggle grizzly out of this.
The Golden Giggle Grizzly has a name, and her name is Cassidy. And, may I remind you, she has also been thrown into the portal as well. So, she's no longer the Golden Giggle Grizzly.
They are not relevant right now.
The what?
The golden giggle grizzly. That's what they call Cassidy.
Who
AKA
call-
Golden
Okay.
Me. I came up with that nickname.
Wait,
Foxy,
Cassidy? Oh my
Chica,
gosh.
Balloon, Freddy. Yes, 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 yes. I know.
There was a lot of dead kids. A
Yeah.
lot of dead kids.
Anyway. The chip was in the suit because it was meant to be worn, and the chip was to sit in the back. Was supposed to sit on the back of your neck to receive excess brainwaves, which it did, but because of it being forcibly put on, the chip, instead of just staying on the back of your neck, went into your neck and into you, the place where it needs to be in order to fully work properly.
You got
Okay.
Springlock.
And
Yeah, see, I
Long
got
story
that
short,
part. Thanks.
And the Springlock shoved it in your neck, and I existed in your head. Voila.
I don't know why this
How
is all
did she
relevant.
survive that?
Oh, she was effectively immortal.
What?
She would die and then she would
Isn't
just...
that something you thought would be important to comment on?
Yeah, you should have mentioned that there was like a time paradox thing where she couldn't actually die, but she would come back, and she was effectively immortal, but it was painful every time.
I mean, I know you said she died a lot, but like effectively immortal is a different concept there.
I mean, she died.
It's because of the portal breaking and the initial time / pocket dimension thing happened.
Time loopy stuff, time yada yada yada.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
What have you? I don't even. Okay.
Sit down. Sit down. You don't need to sit down.
Yeah.
Okay. Circling back to what's relevant right now. How does that apply to me? That never happened to me. That happened to the other Ursa and the other world.
I assume with the
How
other
did I
Ursa
end up with this thing?
Yeah.
Until I can confirm it, which I can just by just thinking about it and putting puzzle pieces together. When that universe collapsed, and because we were coming to this universe, they collided. But because this is technically my universe, but I got reset. Everyone got reset, so that's why everyone is alive. You were still alive, and this Ursa was still alive. Oh my god.
The only one could exist.
Oh my god.
So thusly, fusion.
I was right! They merged together, they fused. They're basically the same entity, but it's like the original. I'm guessing. Okay. That means that the OG Ursa's memories are in Ursa. This Ursa. Oh, I'm getting choked up just getting excited. Oh boy. That means the memories are in her. It's just repressed and probably just deep down. Just repressed and forgotten. And only snippets have been showing up. And I've noticed it. I've noticed it throughout this series. So I was right. And now after it's like, oh my lord, she's merged.
And voila, we have you with me.
Alright, you lost me.
Because you were still alive and this Ursa was still alive, there was nothing to reset.
But merge.
This is all theory. This isn't. Don't get all conspiracy theory. Don't come up with any weird theories now, because I know you like theories.
I feel like that's a jab towards me a little bit, because I like to make theories. I feel like that's a jab towards me a little bit. If Uncreative makes theories too, I'm all for it. But at the same time, I feel like that's a tiny bit of a jab at me and everyone else who makes theories on the on the server.
Stop. Because you both were alive and there was no gap to fill or reverse, you combined.
Yep.
Fusion.
But
Hypothetically, though, I am nothing like this other Ursa. If we were combined or whatever, like
you don't have to be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you combine and you add milk and sugar together, it's gonna be sweet milk. Like, but I don't have any of these memories or anything like that.
That's probably because of me. The whole personality just got out, and I got to
wonder why.
That's why I exist. Because instead of the other I was mixing with that one, I exist.
So then we're back at square one anyway, and I'm just me. And I'm still in this mess because of you, and an extension because of you. So
I
murdered a bunch of kids in a different universe, yes. We've established this. And without you, this one wouldn't exist. So hypothetically, everything kind of does go back to you.
I'll set a appointment for my therapist. Thank you.
That therapist must be very well paid.
You must have a really good therapist.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, and there's also Henry and my wife.
Henry.
And listen, I'm not trying to play the blame game. I'm just saying we need to get to the bottom of this and figure out what we're doing.
Oh, sorry.
That's
it. Let me move my chat. Let me chat.
Because currently we've got a crazy lady who has been experimenting on me because of some sort of weird R thing, RMNT.
Remnant.
Um,
Probably.
Always
Probably.
remnant.
Now that you mention it, that's probably what that was.
And I think I already called it with how it being RMNT, remnant. I think I remember calling that out.
Yeah, so
always
she's
remnant.
experimenting on me
Okay.
because of that. Also, there's a sentient robot that looks like me that wants to springlock me, I guess. And
That's the
the
one you got
nightmares
springlocked in,
that
okay.
want to cause all sorts of trauma to literally everyone.
They want to
What
get.
else am I missing?
I guarantee the nightmares just want to get back at me for what I did because that's what they originally
That's
were.
funny though. They haven't really mentioned you. So you would think if they were after you.
eh,
Well, if you're trying to get back at someone, you don't tell everyone who you're trying to get back at. You try to get ammunition, something to use against them.
And his kids are their ammunition. That's why they've been That's why they've been going a little bit towards his kids and the other kids a little bit more. They want to break him. Like I said before, and he's right. You don't tell someone, "Oh, I'm going to get back at this person." You gather ammunition. You get ready for the fight, and you sideblind them when they least expect it, breaking them. That's their plan. And I'm pretty sure that their original plan to get bodies is also in play, and that's why the animatronics and the pipes are also getting remnant infected a lot too. So they have a new set of bodies to use, and they can just cause all sorts of pain and terror. I guarantee you that is their plan.
If anything, they seem more focused on Mal.
Because he's their food battery. He's their battery for trauma right now to get the animatronics more remnant. The more trauma and scared he gets, the more remnant is going to pop out. And I think it's like focusing on a power plant. You don't just focus on the auxiliary systems. You focus on the main system. The one that produces the electricity and power. And right now, Mal's the power for the remnant.
Because
I did wind them up a lot. It was really
you're
fun.
still afraid of them.
Yep.
Right.
Don't you deny it.
Don't you lie to me. You... Oh, I love it when he calls him out and puts him in a corner like that. I love it.
Right. So,
Mal.
what is our order of elimination here? Because that's a lot of issues. And also, apparently, your animatronics are being stolen. We did
Yeah.
find that out. And I guess now that I think about it, that was on the news when I left the hospital, huh? Oh yeah, it was on the news at my aunt's house, too.
She's been stealing my animatronics.
That makes sense.
To what? Discredit me? To make my company look bad? So then...
I just saw something outside. If that was Mal, I hope it was. But if that's Reborn,
I technically lose my off for royalties, but I don't even use the money for... I don't even use the royalty for any personal gain.
And you said you didn't even recognize the name Miss Gray. Or did you?
Not the...
Do you know her?
I
What, does she
knew
have
somebody
personal
with the
beef?
last name Gray. What was her first name?
I don't know. Probably something dumb, like Emily. Such a dumb name.
You...
rude.
Stop.
did he just take a huge jab at Henry Emily? William Afton's business partner. Did Mal just take a huge... Mal, the master of taking jabs at people who were against Afton a lot. Wow.
Henry... Never mind. We're
Yeah,
not talking about Henry.
he was right. I was right. He was going after Henry.
I just...
What do you think about all this, Tiny? Just out of curiosity.
I'm just confused.
And Tiny here is the equivalent of every newcomer who sees this series out of order and out of context.
Bad
I
trash.
don't know
so
what
like-
you're talking about.
That's okay.
It's so complicated and convoluted.
It really is.
Yeah.
How
You're
did we
talking
get
to
here?
thin air.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
Mm.
Great. Wonderful.
You know, of all people that I would could have
I-
seen, why'd it have to be him?
I don't know. It was nice for the 2 minutes that Plush Trap could see you. Y'all
Yeah.
seem to get along
Yeah.
good.
I didn't know he could see me. I think he was pretending not to see me the entire time.
No, it was in the dream. Still couldn't
No.
see you when we woke up, I don't think.
You know this Miss. Sorry. Okay.
You need to go pick him up. Come on. We can talk about it later. Go pick him up.
No, it wasn't for that. It's for. Clara's already left. She left before you guys came downstairs. She went off to early recital, and that was for me to wake her up in case she wasn't out the door by now. But gone.
Okay.
Do you know the first name of this Miss Gray? Because there was like 5 or 6 Grays who worked for me.
I don't
Only-
know. I read a article a while ago, I think. It had her initials. Because she's really well known. Like, even the police chief knows her, which is not great,
No.
honestly. Was it
there's-
E? No, it wasn't E. You said Emily, that's wrong. V?
Something like that.
It was V Gray.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Vanity.
I don't know. Is that right?
Yep.
No.
Vanity Gray. What a weird
That's
name. That's like a
psychotic.
super villain name.
Oh, I hear his anger. He says that's psychotic. Ooh. Okay. Here's my prediction. She wanted to take over. She was making unauthorized additions to the animatronics, and then proceeded to.
Name.
Kind of a cool name. Kind of
Yeah.
better than Mal there.
I'm.
Can I change my name? I want a supervillain name.
No, you don't.
Whatever
You
you
have to
want,
be
Mal.
you have to be a supervillain first.
Yeah.
I
That's not taking
mean,
control. We're being a supervillain now.
No.
I don't want that.
No.
Actually,
Vanity Gray is the one stealing my animatronics.
I guess.
Vanity Gray is the one who's blackmailing you.
Yeah.
Probably. Miss Gray for sure. I think Tiny said yes that it was Vanity. So yeah.
Yep.
Are we gonna get any elaboration on that or what?
I fired her because she was doing shady things after being an intern for however long and moved up the ladder very quickly.
Okay.
Great. Okay.
And what kind of shady things we talk about? Selling animatronics on the black market, or reprogramming animatronics, or adding stuff to them that you did not want?
Now things are starting to make sense.
I started my retiring process and stepping down and easing back from being this corporate entity because I wanted to just be I want to be a father, a husband, a teacher. I
Cringe.
didn't want to be.
Did he just? What? That's not cringe. No. What? I can see an animatic now. He's floating in the air. It's like cringe, and it's just like, and after just like slowly turns his head, with just the most sour death going.
And now you're off.
Now
Anyway,
you're off.
Okay, so she's got a grudge against you for firing her and
not
whatever.
firing her. I was stepping down, and she was curious on why I was doing that. I had so much money, power, influence over robot technology and just technology in general. She thought it was weird that I was stepping down and moving away from it. I told her why, and she said it was stupid.
You know what? Sounds about right. I was about to say like what? I was about to say why, but and then I rethought like nope, that tracks with her character. That tracks with her character.
Great.
And then
Cool. Wonderful.
started a big argument. Human resources got involved, and then another incident later, because caught her stealing private information from the company.
Ooh.
I fired her on the spot.
And then she went on to start a rival business and
with your designs as the base, and then improved it to where she could not get sued for stealing a property.
somehow weasel her way into the infrastructure of our town. And now she's stealing your animatronics for her illegal robot fighting ring.
Oh boy.
Great.
You said she knows the police chief very well, didn't you?
Yep.
Well, there goes that option.
Yep.
And unfortunately, I think if we dig a little bit into it, she probably knows quite a few more people than that.
Probably the mafia. Probably. She most likely went to the mafia at some point for help and called a few favors. Oh, Lord. Miss Gray's gonna dig herself her own grave. That's the only way I see this happening, where she's gonna actually be stopped. She's gonna get too powerful, and it's gonna come around like a boomerang and hit her right in the head.
I mean, it's an illegal robot fighting ring in an old sewer tunnel, and she was a like, don't get me wrong, she was a savvy businesswoman. She was very good at her job.
That poor Orion, guys, is really working hard. Like every day.
Oh, yeah.
But-
Also, human enslavement. That's a thing that she does.
Yeah, human enslavement, and in mass amounts.
I wouldn't put it past her. I honestly,
You don't know
would-
anyone named... You don't know any missing people from about, like, 20 years ago named Orion, do you? Or more?
like when I first started teaching.
That
I
really
never
not a
asked
comment.
Orion if he knew you.
I'd have to look back at old records because I still have a few, but that
And what
requires me
about
going.
Richard and Amber? Oh boy. Okay.
They don't ring a bell. Maybe they went to the same school, and
I
but
don't know.
I've
So what
I've
is she doing?
seen-
She's kidnapping people from the college?
Okay. If she's doing that, okay. If she is kidnapping people specifically from the college that most likely took his class, that means that she was already eyeballing Ursa to begin with. Which means we may have a more personal vendetta against Afton here.
I mean, again, the only ones that stand out to me are the super not intelligent, gifted students like you, or oh, I forgot the other case. So I guess it wasn't that.
I think we need to do some more research because the most pressing issue, well, honestly, they're all pretty pressing. The Nightmares and Miss Gray are probably on the same kind of like level.
They're most likely in the same dang category of how much danger are we in?
Ursabot, I
I
don't have
highly-
to worry about as much.
No.
Well,
that no. She's on the top. I think Ursabot is the wild card that turns completely around, like the threat you do not expect, and then she turns out to be the worst threat you possibly could imagine. I think that's how she's gonna turn out.
Just
That's
with,
what it seems
I mean, the Nightmares are
You
after
said
your
that-
kids. That's pretty bad. Miss Gray is after us in general. That's pretty bad too. I'd say it's pretty much on the same playing field.
I don't even
Overall,
think she would know anything about the Nightmares unless.
Well, she did put the Jacko virus into the other ones,
Hang
so she knows something.
Mal, does
That was
the
for an
Ursa?
event.
Huh?
That was for an event.
It was for an event, yeah, but where did she get the virus?
No,
Well,
tiny child. That was no event, no special effects. That was a bug.
A very, very, very dangerous bug. Okay. So if my mind reminds me correctly, Ursabot gave Miss Gray because the Nightmare said that they were working with someone, and then Ursabot shows up, which means that the Nightmares were working with Ursabot. The Nightmares gave Ursabot the Jackal virus, and Ursabot gave Miss Gray the Jackal virus, and covered it as a gift. Am I catching that right?
Does the Ursabot know about the Nightmares?
Yes.
Or do you know if she's talked to Miss Gray or given her any more information?
Oh,
No,
heck, they're not
from
working
what-
together, are they? I don't think
research-
so.
Most likely. Most likely.
From the research, it seems Ursula seems to be like only recently gained a solid level of sentience, but she
Well,
might. It's not.
Considering in close proximity to Ursa, because
It's
not
just
gonna
the
lie, remnant levels have been steadily going up.
What
Yep.
does that even mean? I thought you had to kill people to get that.
Nope.
There's two ways to get remnant.
Mm-hmm.
One is through pain and torture.
Yep.
Ah.
Other one,
Death and souls. Ooh.
yeah, the more voodoo way.
You know,
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, neither of those. I mean, I've been going through a lot, but not really physically torture or physical pain.
Torture
I mean,
can go
I mean,
multiple
he now
ways.
says that you got knocked out.
the fights
That
have been
is
happening-
true. I probably have
Oh,
had
yeah.
multiple concussions,
Yeah.
but not enough to.
Torture.
I mean, I've been having pretty bad fights with the nightmares. I've been trying to, like, not now, but like every time they come in,
So you remember nothing.
Nope.
I've checked their memory. There's nothing there.
It doesn't make sense.
For those who don't understand this part, memories cannot just be forgotten. Like, they're not just erasable. The mind works in a different way where it stores stuff. Even if, like, the neuron that loses the connection, it can be reformed. It's how we are able to recall stuff when we were younger, when we're older. Because the brain works in a way where it's like cataloging everything. We may lose a neuron or two along the way, and that makes it harder for us to remember stuff. But neurons can be repaired. And it's harder to erase things permanently. So it's like, it's not possible to actually erase a memory. It's possible to disconnect a memory, but erasing one, no.
Well, I don't
That's why
know.
I came up with the theory that the old Urza's personality dipped, then I came in to replace it.
Well, here's the thing that counteracts that little theory Mal just said. There have been snippets, small moments where Ursa has said, not again. Or commented in a way where it references the original Ursa. So there is a bit left in her. I honestly think the memories are disconnected and pushed down and repressed.
No.
So she died, effectively.
Maybe? I don't know.
No, it would have. There has to be a mixture. There's no destruction
Yep.
in the creation of anything.
Yep.
Just-
You cannot destroy matter. It's only reforming. Like, you can't just disintegrate matter into nothing. There has to be leftovers. It's why, to quote Batman from the Justice League series, when Superman got zapped to the future by Toyman, there was nothing left. No DNA, no residue, nothing. No trace amounts of DNA or matter. It was gone. And Batman says that breaks one of the fundamental laws of reality. You cannot destroy matter. It can only be reformed.
Just things take different shapes and forms. You know this. Matter can't be created or destroyed.
Yep.
Yeah,
It
but
just
if
takes a
your
different shape.
personality disappears, you may as well be dead. So, whatever name you put on
No,
it, she's gone.
there's still the memories.
Well,
I'm
there's
not sure
no
if you-
memories.
Look, I've checked
Could it
the
be
same
the
thing.
residual memories from you, from what you remember, and knowing how she felt?
I don't even have his memories.
No, but he's connected into your brain, so technically, we're not going to get into that. That's
Same, like, I don't know, same space, same.
What if her memory, the original Ursa memories, are stored in a drive in Mal's head, like a separate file? There's mal.exe and then there's the Ursa file. What if there's like that? And with Mal being connected, what if some of it leaks into Ursa sometimes? What if that's the case? It's an offshoot theory. I don't expect that one to have any traction.
I don't know, like, I
Alright.
have memories
Here's what
from
I
her, but, like,
propose.
it's like,
We need to work out a plan and tackle things one step at a time.
Yeah.
Because as of right now, you literally are the only person that can help me with this, because Mal's in my head.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if
Yeah, we need to come up with a
somebody
plan, and we need to do something
didn't
about
stop
this.
my magnetic field stuff, I would have been able to help. No, he had to lock me away.
Magnetic fields at certain frequencies can cause major health issues, as well as if they're not controlled properly. I think if they were to get worse, it could disrupt the planet's rotation. And I'm just going on the extreme here, but if they were to get that bad, ooh boy.
You were the problem in the first place. You're the one who started the whole nightmare thing, so shush.
You killed a bunch of kids.
Oh, how... I never asked, how did you get caught in this whole thing with Miss Gray in the first place?
Well, it
Now
all
get back
started
here.
before I ended up in that big,
Death trap.
explosion or whatever. I got a job offer for an interview, and that's it. Really. I mean, I had done some research on her beforehand. She seemed like, really smart person. I had no idea of any of this, but I mean, she even offered to...
No, how'd you get in this predicament of being stuck working for her? Like, why didn't you just leave? You're not the type of person to trespass.
Yeah, but Mal! Oh no. Oh no. She's about to glance straight at Mal and said, "It was you who made me trespass."
What did you do?
It was a mysterious lift hidden behind boxes. I got curious. I wanted to
Can you
see-
stop being curious?
Hey,
Oh, please.
I
What's the
literally
worst it's
just
done to you,
realized something. How did she... I never made my plans for Sabat public.
Yeah.
But one of the ways that she reached out to me was for building my designs.
You never posted your stuff
I
anywhere?
never put it anywhere.
Okay, that's a bit of development. So does this mean this is the original Ursa bot from the actual OG universe then?
I didn't even show you. I just showed you components of it.
How come I was showing you showed me a blueprint? Or no, that was for the
Other one.
That was for the toaster one for my aunt.
Ah.
Still got a chuckle out of that. I might use that as like a little gag of like junk animatronics to be funny.
Yeah.
No, she really enjoyed that.
The junk band. Da 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 da.
I never actually... why did I not question that before? I just assumed that she heard about it from somewhere.
Technically, I did.
She had the plans, though, because she built it.
Yeah.
I mean, she must have built it for it to be
Or-
I
there.
think
Or
there's
Sabat.
somebody who could explain that.
I do know your plans. I have seen your plans. It was from the other universe, but I haven't told or showed anyone because I don't have them.
Which means it's the original Ursa bot from the OG universe with OG Ursa. Which means we're in more trouble, because that means that thing has basically more... Oh boy.
Okay.
What?
I don't know. Either way, we do need to figure out our next steps and how we're going to go about this. Because she's only going to get more angry the longer that I'm gone, and who knows how she feels with footage of you bopping me over the head and carting me off.
Not my smoothest.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Strategically
No.
transferring all equipment to an alternate location.
I mean, what happened to you messing with cameras? Like, seriously. If I remember correctly, you used to screw with cameras all the time, Afton, to make it to where no one could actually see your face on cameras. Freddy Fazbear's in the main timeline had so many cameras that you could not get away if you wanted to. You messed with cameras feeds. What happened with that?
Yeah, not like back in the day. You'd bop those kids and just take them out. Not as smooth as you once were.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to
I'm-
kill her.
I'm gonna take a walk real quick. Y'all do that. I'm just gonna go out into the garden real quick.
Reborn.
I'm gonna take a walk.
Be
I just
safe,
need to
get
cool my
back.
head.
Is Reborn going to show up?
Make sure to take your phone and your keys.
Just psychopaths. I don't have phone or keys.
Reborn?
Did you really think
Just stay in there with Afton for like 10 minutes. Give me a little bit, okay?
Fine.
Fine, Mom.
Gosh. What do you need personal space for?
Just
You don't
every
have any
now and
anyway,
then. I don't ask for a lot. I put up with a lot. I don't ask for a lot.
I'm still here, you know.
I know you
I'm
are.
still here.
I know.
Fine. I'll go talk with him. Fine.
Oh, time for bloopers! Alright, let's do this. Blooper time! Let's have some laughs.
Did you really break my light just for your... Get out of here, you dirty plant.
Wow!
Dirty plant. Dang it, I'm creative. Dang it, I'm creative.
Get out of here.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Does that even still work?
Missing
Okay, it still
textures.
works. I was gonna say, go
That's
put your
so
stripper
funny.
poles somewhere. Come here. There's a spot over here where none of us have to see. I broke the door. I
broke the
did
door.
not mean to break the door.
I don't think Afton knows either, so...
You know what he should do? He should subscribe to the Ursa channel.
Thanks, Jess. Thank you.
Somebody come get
It's
her.
like he doesn't subscribe to that, but he does subscribe to the Ursulin's channel, which you should totally subscribe to because Ursa posts some really great content.
Every now
You
and
know-
then,
you
once
know-
in a
you know
blue
what else?
moon.
Do you know what else, Jess?
What?
She also subscribes to D's Nuts. Wee.
Ah, no! I thought I avoided that joke.
Anyway,
I'm sure Dee is a lovely lady, okay?
Look, man, I could have gotten a physical body like maybe a little while back. Like, I could have taken over Ozzy where she was unconscious and buried her subconscious. But you know how much effort it is to have to pay rent?
Do you know how much effort it is to pay your rent?
I'm like,
Then I have to deal
What?
with, like,
Just-
actually eating and
you're
sleeping
just a sleazy
and doing
freeloader.
Sleazy freeloader.
damn right.
Oh,
You get her into trouble and make her
Guys,
stuck in this.
save it for the recording.
Save it for the recording.
It's just
Okay,
that
I-
if we make a 40-minute episode of us just improving, I'm sure people would like it, but that means I have to sit there and edit it. So
I know. Well, you just pass off the dragon. Like, here you go, dragon.
Here, Dragon, have
Oh
this
my
one.
god.
Oh no.
Okay.
They did exactly that. Oh no, poor dragon. Oh, poor dragon.
That was
So I
good,
didn't-
though.
This thing. I don't remember what it's called.
It's called a vanity.
Ah, Miss Greg, get out of here. Ah.
It's called a vanity. Oh, get out of here.
Good. I took care of Miss Grey. You're free.
I took care of it.
Yourself.
Oh, series over. Let's go, people. That was a perfect series finale. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it's such a great storytelling.
That's such a good joke. I was recording. That's going in the bloopers.
Yeah, bloopers. Oh, no, this was a good episode. This was a very good episode. Okay, recap time. Okay, so Miss Grey is confirmed to have worked with Afton and stole company secrets, and then proceed to steal animatronic schematics and proceed to get kicked out the boot by Afton. That explains the grudge with him and her. But at the same time, we do have Mal basically kicking this whole thing off because he was wanting his friend back. But at least my theory is confirmed that they did merge. Because I thought it just was really clear to me that they merged. That Universe A and B, since matter cannot be destroyed or transformed, so I'm glad that got confirmed. The only other thing I'm worried about right now is with the nightmares, if they truly are working with Ursabot is going to do a 180. I know that for a fact. It's either that or the nightmares are going to possess Ursabot and then use her to get Mal as like a constant battery or something. All I know is that one of them is going to betray each other. And Miss Grey is going to meet her end one way or another. And she's going to think she has all this control. And it's going to bite her in the hiney. I know it will. People like that who think they have all the control, think they can do whatever they want and have all the power and threaten their way, they do themselves in 9 times out of 10. And I cannot wait to see that happen. So, it's gonna be a treat. And oh Lord, I think the worst thing about this entire episode is how William Afton and Mel is just like they bicker like an old married couple. And it's just like, it's adorable. It is just adorable, and I love it. I personally love it. And this was a great episode. I loved it. Can't wait to see more.